Hey, good morning, folks. Thanks for tuning in. So this weekend, it is Golden Week. So this might be a mistake, but we're actually heading towards the Sea of Japan side. Destination kind of unknown, just kind of that general direction. We fully understand that Golden Week may be crazy as far as places to stay and traffic and stuff like that. So we're just going to go with the flow and see what we find. And yeah, come along, see what we can explore as we learn different tips and tricks as far as camping in a camper van here in Japan. If this is your first time tuning in, I'm a foreigner living in the countryside of Japan, but we also have a camper van, which we take advantage of different trips throughout Japan. So yeah, please come along. Ooh, that looks good.
You want one too?
Yeah, for for breakfast. That's fine. Yeah. But you can use it for the next couple of days. Oh, that looks good too. Yeah, this is probably. Yeah. So we decided to go towards Chomonkyo Gorge, and it's a really beautiful trail along the river, and then there's a restaurant somewhere in the middle where you can eat there by the river. And this is the route that we took. This is down towards Yamaguchi. Look at these beautiful old houses. Look at these over here. Now I was just pointing out to my wife that over here, once I get past this right here, there's a series of older houses with attached roofing. However, but then they modernize them with metal roofing, but it still looks really pretty. Oh, look at this. Absolutely gorgeous countryside here in Yamaguchi Prefecture. Everyone is getting ready for planting rice. Look at all the fields are flooded. Beautiful time of the year. But we're going to go ahead and head on over there and spend the night at that Michi-no-Eki tonight. It's really cool. Koinobori, they display those May 5th for Kids Day, Boys Day. Look at these beautiful houses right here too. So dummy me, I put in Chomonkyo instead of the Michi-no-Eki Chomonkyo. So we end up taking a different route. But it's a beautiful view, but now we got a little delayed. 30 more minutes to get there. So we made it to the Michi-no-Eki here by Chomonkyo. Tomorrow we are going to go for a hike. And the starting point is here, or you can go up to the mountain. And then I think it's about 5 kilometers probably. And halfway there is a really cool restaurant where you can sit there and eat by the river. But one thing is we did not follow our own advice, is that we did not stop by and buy food soon enough. However, one thing that we do always do is carry emergency food, such as noodles and instant rice. And we do have a microwave and so on, so we're not going to starve. So as you can see right here, I looked on Google Maps. There's absolutely no place to eat around here. So always be prepared, folks, if you're going to be doing this, especially if you're out in the countryside. Everything is pretty much closed in the evenings, especially when you're out in the countryside. So just kind of be careful for that. You can always find, like I said, a really nice Michi-no-Eki, a place to stay. And so this is where we're going to be spending the night. And the restrooms are pretty clean. I just kind of checked them out. And tomorrow there is a place to go eat over here as well. Different stores, obviously, because it's a Michi-no-Eki. And we found a spot right there. There's our van. And then the restroom is just a short walking distance to this area right here. So yeah, let's go ahead and get some food, some noodles, cup noodles, and just rest for the day. And tomorrow we're again gonna go for a hike and just explore in here, and hopefully we get to see the choo-choo train that comes by too. Let me see if there's a schedule here, but yeah, so this right here, a lot of people gather around to take pictures of the choo-choo train. I came here once before. It goes across over there, and a lot of people are here with cameras and everything, professional cameras I should say. All of us have cameras nowadays, taking pictures. All right, let's go ahead and get some rest.
Oh, cup noodles.
Yeah, you're wearing your cup
Two cup
noodles,
noodles.
your cup noodles Hello Kitty shirt, along with our
Cup noodles.
cup noodles for dinner, our emergency food. Good thing that we had these in there, huh?
3 minutes. スタートしてください。
I asked 2 in the morning, time to go use the restroom. Not many people. Some people staying here in their regular cars. Us and someone like us. Looks like they got here way after we got here. Let's get some more rest. Well, we slept quite well last night. We're going to cook us some breakfast and go ahead and go for a walk, a hike, and possibly eat lunch down by the river. And then from there, head towards the Sea of Japan side and see where we end up tonight. Some of our little lessons is that we cover the plates with the plastic bags. That way, when you finish eating breakfast or your food, just throw away the bag and it's clean, and it's less to clean up.
Clean.
It's a good little trick to have one of these rollers. You can keep your area clean. The good thing about spending nights at the Michi-no-Eki, first in the morning, they will clean it really nicely. These ladies just finished. It was really nice for them to clean them nice and clean. Okay, so back there's a sign that says Chomonkyo walking path, and this is where we parked over there. The Michi-no-Eki is on that side, and then we're just gonna follow the river all along down that way. And then halfway there's a really beautiful sitting area, a restaurant, and you can sit there and eat lunch, rest. And you can keep on going all the way to the other side and back and forth. It is, let me see, here's parking down here all along the river. I think this is where, this is where you can sit and relax and have some lunch. So it looks like right now, due to, I don't know, construction or damage or something like that, we won't be able to do the whole thing. So this part right here is off limits. So we're only going to be able to go up to here, which is only 1.3 kilometers. So, but if we were to do the whole thing, I think is a total of 5.1 kilometers. So if you come in the future, or when we come back, we can do the whole thing, right? All the way to the end, to this bridge. And I think the sitting area is somewhere around here in the middle. Yeah, we're just commenting about how it's nice that they have this railing here. Nice fresh air. Yeah, it'd be really beautiful in the fall. We saw these maple trees here. They're all green now, but they have these little paths if you want to make it down to the river as well. One thing in Japan, normally out in the woods, they will mark your trail with those bright banners. You see them on the trees or wherever, right? So you just kind of follow that if you feel that you're getting lost. Kyotsukete. Okaeri kudasai. So that was a path all along that way. And the Michi-no-Eki is over here to the right. Yeah, definitely we need to come back and do the entire course. Lots of fresh meat. Chomonkyo. We definitely need to get on the choo-choo train one of these days, huh? Not on this one. Was it this one?
Yeah.
We got on the Maru Maru no Hanashi.
じゃないよ。これ乗ったよ。リンゴ取りに行った。
Ringo, yeah. That's right. When we went to eat.
Yeah.
Yes. Never mind. We've been on it. We from Yamaguchi City to up in the mountains to go apple picking. That's right. We have to replenish our emergency stash because we used it last night. We're just making a quick stop at this Michi-no-Eki right here. However, it is very clean, modern. And so all the parking is right here in front of us. And the restrooms right here to the right. And the onsen is that building over there. It's definitely a place to stay. Really nice, actually. The restrooms are clean, modern. And then they have the sliding doors so that bugs and stuff like that don't get in. They have a foot bath. So let's go ahead and hit that real quick. The northmost hot springs of Yamaguchi City. Yeah, this is good. But this is chicken. It's not like
No, it's
fat.
just
It's like
chicken.
chicken. Okay.
You want the rice?
Yeah. A rice bowl. One of these two.
これも?
Yep. It's our dinner. Yep. Sumimasen. Yeah, you can want to say.
じゃあ私こっち。
ありがとうございます。
もっと買いました。Yep. We just got our dinner for tonight.
すごいな。
Silkway Nichihara. I was telling my wife that last time I was here, I found these. Let's see, what is it? Kumagai is I guess that's the company, yeah. And I think they were on Amazon Japan. But anyways, I bought these and they're actually really handy. These for like cutting weeds as you're walking around, and like this a little bit smaller one for, and it actually has a right-handed side. See the blade is on the bottom, and then the left-handed. So I'm gonna buy two more because they were actually really handy for just walking around the yard.
悪くないじゃないか。形揃えてほしいね。
Yeah, these koinobori are pretty cool. We're gonna eat some takoyaki.
Just regular?
Yeah.
はい、お願いします。袋いいですよ。
いいですか。すみません。あり
すぐ
がとうございます。
食べます。ありがとう。
一年で大丈夫です。
あ、もう一個
一年。
ごめんなさい。お箸を。
はいすいません
すいません、ありがとうございます。
We're gonna make a quick stop here at Tsuchida Coast. I stopped by here once before, but it's a cool little area. Definitely really nice to stay overnight as well. But this would be a nice spot to stay overnight, right?
ションバション行ってる。
So you got little tables right there, the shower, and then the toilet, but it's way over there. Beautiful little area. Really no one here. Water's nice and clear. Look at this. But after this, we're going to keep on heading up north. Yeah, it's kind of small. Only about 18 minutes away from our last location is the second Michi-no-Eki, or the next Michi-no-Eki, Yuhi Park Mizumi. One thing I wanted to mention about the other place is that the restrooms are not Western style, the squatting style. But if that's an issue, just want to let you know. But yeah, we're gonna go ahead and check out this place right here, and then from over there, there's a beautiful view, and keep on heading that way towards Hamada Beach. You think we're gonna luck out and see the train? Choo-choo. They have posted the schedule when the train crosses by. There's a huge koinobori. Yeah, as we've been driving around, we see them everywhere right now. Again, this is the season. It's really beautiful this time of the year to see them. Just a short distance from the other one is Yuhi Park Hamada Michi-no-Eki. Really nice view. That'd be kind of cool to go to the other little island over there, huh? Quite a few vehicles out here. We'll see, check out what it's like to stay here overnight. Definitely not staying here tonight, but just kind of assess the situation for future trips. So my wife had to ask where the stamper's at, and the lady walked her all the way over here. That's one thing about Japan. If you ask for directions, many times the staff will walk you all the way to where it is, huh? She could have just pointed over there around the corner, but no, that's Japanese. I know sometimes it's embarrassing to ask for directions. I said, no, just point in that direction. You don't have to walk me to it. There you go, pretty. Here, I parked right here.
And the lady started talking.
Yeah, and the lady just came up to me and started talking. And her son was out surfing.
On the left.
And she just kept on going and going and going and going. Like, I understood what she was saying. Like 30 minutes later, the son came up right here. I literally parked right here. And then he's like apologizing and thanking me for entertaining his mom. I was like, it's okay. It was fun. But wow, look at that. Because we are very undecisive people, we decided to go ahead and go to the onsen that is at that hotel right there next to the beach. We figured let's go ahead and do that before we most likely stop at Yunotsu Onsen for the night. No, the onsen was okay. The ocean view, but no ventilation inside. So fresh air, I should say, and so a little suffocating. It's a little warm. That is an option. That just because it's a hotel does not mean that you cannot use it. Now we're going to go ahead and head on over to Yunotsu Onsen. It's a cool little old mining town, and walk around the street. And we're probably gonna go there and spend the night at the welcome center. Last time I stayed at the welcome center, they had a toilet available, which I was able to use. So that's what we're gonna do tonight, mostly. So it's about an hour from here. So let's go. I bet you're wondering, where are you taking me? Honderu. Looks like it's crowded.
だってキャンピングカー止まってるやん。
Yeah.
ないよ、止まると。
No.
He can't even turn.
But I think all these people are they're going to be leaving shortly. So we could just find a place to park, go eat. There's places down here. And then I know where to go park. Trust me. Already been all over this place.
Okay.
We just have to walk.
They're gonna move for those camping
If
cars.
not, then we'll just go to the Michi-no-Eki.
Okay.
No, so I went for a walk down the street, and then there's a fishing pier, whatever, and then people are actually staying there as well. I could probably just park right here for now. Right here. I can park here. Park right here. Is it okay?
Sure.
And then we just come back. Let's go get something to eat. So where I was planning to stay at the information center, it's crowded right now. We're going to go ahead and walk down the main street and get some dinner. And then come back and see how it is. If not, we just go back to the Michi-no-Eki that we stopped by a minute ago. This house was like the guy that was in charge of the town. or something like that. Here's the village lord's manor in 1570. I'm not going to read the whole thing, but there it is. Hopefully this house doesn't fall down before they fix it. They have an antique TV in there. Wow, but look at so thick. I've never really been able to see so this is a kura. Kura back in the day, they used them to store stuff. The thickness of it. Looks like there's some sort of festival going on down here. Oh. Wow, that's pretty, way up in the top. There's another structure. Wow. But this right here is a ryokan. Nice ryokan. Takasone. Looks expensive. Coffee of the Magic. Here's another ryokan. So ryokan is a old style Japanese inn. Interesting experience. Usually you sit on the floor, you sleep on the floor, but the really cool thing is that they come and they serve you at your room many times, and then when you acupuncture, and then when you leave, they come and set up your bed, and then when you leave for breakfast, they take everything away. It's a really cool experience. So last time I stopped by here, Booney's Diner. Really good hamburgers. You want to go? All right, let's go get some.
Those
look good. Yeah, put it in that bag. Built in 1523. Oof. It's a long time ago. Well, the lights are on and everything. Kind of wondering what kind of business establishment that is. Well, look at this place. Wow. But look at the woodwork in there. You see that? The roof? The ceiling? Oh, this is what I was telling you about the really cool building. It looks like kind of Western look. Do you think it's a ryokan too up there or what? Looks like there's rooms up there. But the antiques they have in there are really cool. This is the one that I went to last year. And then, like I said, it has like warmer, and extremely hot. And she gives you a pamphlet to tell you how to use it too. This is like an old style store, huh? Tanukiya. Wow. Other than the cars driving around, it feels like you're going back in time. And all of a sudden it got nice and quiet over here. Yeah. Yeah, no one comes past this point. But that's so cool. That's what I like about these old towns. But sometimes when there's like deserted and, huh? So this onsen, which is the one that I stopped by last time, they're closing up right now. But it has been in operation 1,400 years. Can you believe that? Wow. Oh. We are hoping that the parking lot will empty up so we can find a spot to stay. Dormitory, laundry, cafe. That's pretty interesting. All in one, huh? Look at the big lantern over there. Sauna? So we walked around for a little bit and we were able to find a spot here at the Yunotsu Information Center. They do have a nice restroom here right through that door over there. Quite crowded. Let's see if it gets a little better overnight. But again, it is Golden Week, so it's to be expected. But that's where we're going to spend the night. Nice quiet little area. Gorgeous little town. But okay, so we're gonna go ahead and head on back home tomorrow. I try to share lessons learned and experiences and places that you can go and visit and stay many times off the beaten path. So those are the kind of places that we like. I don't know what I'm doing here, Joe. I'm gonna follow you. I don't know what I'm doing. So that was totally unexpected. All of a sudden, they all showed up and they did the Rajo Taiso. And I'm actually sweating a little. That's so embarrassing. And I was trying to follow along and I happened to be in the front of everyone. But that was so cool. I think they do that every morning. I'm not sure. But that was really cool. That was funny. That's a good way to end it.